welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a thirsty Thursday. Barnes and Tony once again. What's going on, brother?
Dude, come on. They were good snap counts.
They were great snap counts. Like I said,
dude.
I just, you never know. Late night, somebody's woke up on the wrong side of the pillow. You never know. So luckily that didn't happen.
Luckily, dude.
I mean, it would have been tragic. It really would have been.
No, yeah, it would have been, but I had confidence.
Because I think you would have stopped your huts.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But then if I came over and I said, attention at Stanford. What a night, obviously, other than
the loss.
But great time with Ace, great time at Jack Dempsey's,
yes, dude.
Molly Wee's. And then I'm trying to think, did we go one other place after the game or no?
Yeah, we definitely did, dude. What was that bar we went to though? It wasn't Legends. It wasn't
Was it right over there though?
Dude, it was like that nice place, dude, with a long ass bar.
I guess we'll have to ask Ace, I think.
Yeah, because it was right after Los Tacos. Was it where that fucking?
Oh, we didn't go to Bourbon and Branch, did we?
It was.
Oh,
Bourbon
okay.
and yeah, it was. It was. Yeah.
Michael Butka chuckling somewhere.
Oh yeah. Dude. I mean, the boys were having a good time.
The boys were having a good time.
Dude.
Needed it after that performance, and it just was very frustrating because. It just felt like a game they could have won. I mean, it was right there for the taking. 1-1 after 2, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 1-1 after 2, and then just a complete
dude.
collapse. Seats were great.
Yeah, seats were phenomenal, dude. Everything about the game was great, dude.
Yeah, just the next day was not.
A little struggling, dude. But I mean, like, nah. But like by noon, I was fine. Once I ate lunch and everything.
But wasn't it still though to really be like back? Like you needed the next day. A good sleep in the next day.
Yeah, I did get a good sleep. So that's definitely what was needed for that one. Yeah, dude, we had a late night too. I mean, it was a late game, the drinks afterwards.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I think I went to bed like 2:00,
Yeah.
Had to be up, 4 hours of sleep, get up, the 9 a.m. crew call.
Yeah.
But you know what? I mean,
maybe the coffee martinis, like, I'm just trying to think of because something wasn't mixing right for me. Towards the end. I mean, usually I'm not like taking a nap on the way home,
Yeah, really?
I mean, was it snoring?
I don't think so.
No, just out.
Think so. Yeah, I think you're just out, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, wow.
Yeah, dude.
And then even though Michael Bucket doesn't believe me, a nice moment of clarity, UConn game the next day. So at least that was good. Recovery. Sorella was awesome. Highly recommend anybody.
Yes,
in
dude. The
Hartford
spicy
area.
vodka sauce.
Spicy vodka with the sausage was amazing.
No wine at dinner.
No wine. No, just water.
An evening
just
of sobriety,
water.
dude.
Yes. And then the renovations at the People's Bank Arena. Awesome. The sports book in the back. It was packed watching the college basketball games because late tip, 8:30. They wanted to do a doubleheader. With the Big East on
love that.
Yeah. So they wanted to do the doubleheader on Tuesday. And then the UConn game was amazing. The intro, I had it on my story. I mean, tiki torches, basically the fire shooting through the UConn. Michael Bucker probably so tight watching. That's like, why are you watching, Michael? And then they just dominated, honestly. A little tight here and there, but then, I mean, they really were up by 10, like pretty much the entire game. Jaden Ross, it was great to see that. Throwing down had the People's Bank Center on their feet, which was awesome. And I think it's just one of those places too. Not a bad seat in the house. I think 16,000 is the capacity there. And it was good turnout for a Tuesday, definitely. And then got to see Solo Ball have a career high 26. So watching that again, we know Michael, thinking about Hurley. tight. But watching that game, and listen, there's some stuff to button up. Free throw shooting at times, and struggled from the floor maybe first couple of minutes, but then we're good from there on out. But I think this is a team that's poised to win their third title in 4 years.
Was Hurley yelling a lot?
Just the typical Hurley. Nothing too crazy because they were in control of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was awesome. The amount of games recently that I've went to, unbelievable.
Crazy, dude.
But you can't get enough.
That's right.
It is frustrating with the Rangers.
Go to St. Louis tonight?
No St. Louis tonight. But it is interesting. Like, imagine there was a deal, if they were playing at home tonight. I'm saying $70 tickets or something.
You kind of have to go at that point.
You kind of, but probably it would be another water night. Honestly, just
come on, really,
dude. That next day was just so bad. It really made me just wow.
So if you went with me to a game tonight, the Rangers playing at home, you wouldn't drink.
No, probably what I would do is all day drink water and then only have Surfsides. I think that's the key. The mixing with the beer. I don't know. I feel like I end up drinking beer a decent amount, but it's I just like the Surfsides better. Surfsides and water. I don't need to mix espresso martinis.
Right. But I feel like you underestimated a little bit how much we drank. Also, we drank a lot, dude.
I think
we had 3 or 4 espresso martinis.
4 espresso. No, but you had 3 and then the Irish coffee,
which was wild.
And then one beer with Aaron.
One beer with Aaron,
and then probably 4 in the arena.
At least, right? 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10. That's 10. Plus a couple more afterwards, dude.
A couple more? I thought it was just 1.
I don't think so, man. I feel like we were watching that Steelers game for a good amount. Watched the end of it, right?
It must have been a good time.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh, what a night.
Yes.
But yeah, wow. Hopefully the Rangers get it together. It's not over yet. We'll talk about we'll talk about it in a second. Dude. We'll talk about it. I know they're gonna win tonight, by the way. I do know they're gonna win tonight. And you know who else I think knows they're gonna win tonight? And then he's gonna say, yeah, okay. Would be Josh B.
I feel like you say that right now, dude. But he also says, "What's up, fam?
What's good, brother?"
Josh B. Yearning's in the house too with the year. What's good, DTV baby? And then my mother in the house says, "Good morning, Lushes." Obviously getting a kick out of our story, I suppose.
Lushes though was
I guess it's kind of an outdated term, my mom. But it means you drink a lot. You're a lush.
So an alcoholic.
I guess it's a nicer way of saying it. Or maybe it's a in between, right before alcoholic,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess the key is you're jumping in full horseshoe 2 a.m. tonight or no?
Yeah, right. Listen, if you gave me a reason to, sure. If you wanted to go out to the horseshoe tonight, yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was just so turned off by the other day. Really just, it was so, but I think it was the mixing. And like I said, I think proper amount of water and just seltzers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like I could always just drink the seltzer. They're almost in the sense is no need for the beer. And obviously there'll be more beer, but it's just, I don't know. Josh B knows more than anybody.
Yeah.
He keeps saying oh, dude, just try the claws just one time, full night. Obviously I haven't done that in 5-6 years.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of drinks.
So next time, Surfsides exclusively.
Surfsides exclusively.
All right,
gallon of water. And that's the thing. I feel like I actually had a good amount of water, like at Dempsey's.
I think maybe you had 2 cups of water at Dempsey's.
Yeah. And then earlier that day as well.
Yeah, of course.
So, and then your mother says, not alcoholic, just means you drink and get loose. That, the word of the day.
Wow.
I feel like we could talk about that. So like I said, we'll get to the Rangers. What I actually want to do, because usually, we'd start with football today, but we did have a couple baseball moves. So let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game! Out of sight!
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drilled deep to left field. There it goes! See ya!
As we once said, 222.
2 for 22.
The news coming out yesterday, Luke Weaver becoming the latest New York Yankee to become a New York Met, joining his former teammates Devin Williams and Clay Holmes Weaver obviously was money for the Yankees last couple of years, but struggled after a hamstring injury in May, I think to a tune of like a 5 ERA. And then HTJ, we were talking with JD yesterday, was saying that I think his postseason ERA, which makes sense because he got like 2 outs, was like 109, something like that. But listen, I do think that he's going to bounce back. I think he rushed back from that hamstring injury and then couldn't recover. But I don't know if I would have done 2 for 22. But what are your thoughts about the Mets going with Weaver here?
I guess kind of in a similar boat as you. I mean, we've both been watching Luke Weaver now since he's kind of been up with the Yankees. So it's like, I feel like I know a lot about him, and I do think he's going to bounce back as well. And I do like this move a lot. 2 for 44. I mean, I get
2 for
22 rather.
Yeah.
Sorry,
44. That would be
crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking
like a Polanco contract. That you have to be pissed about that.
Yeah,
it's just, it doesn't make
I guess
any
we haven't
sense.
talked about that either.
No,
huh?
no.
Well, yeah, it has been a while since I've been back, but yeah, dude. I mean, I guess to stick with Weaver, I'm stoked about that, to be honest. And I know people like I already see Ernie's comment, Yankees, former players, whatever.
None of
dude.
that. Like, you're not like a little where it's like we just keep doing this, like taking like the specific player aside, but like any annoyance there.
I mean, I guess it's more annoying because people keep talking about it. I guess if people didn't talk about it.
But I mean, it is a large number. I mean, I can't think of like a comparison, like that many players from one team going to another at 3 years in a row.
Exactly. No, I totally agree there.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, listen, I'm not obviously like not complaining that Soto was a Yankee before coming to the Mets. I'm not really.
Yeah, that one was different.
Yeah,
the other ones
different.
though weren't necessary. That's the thing.
You're saying like right now, you mean
like the Holmes, the Williams, Weaver, fine. But I'm saying like Soto, okay, number one free agent. Everybody wants him. These guys like you didn't have to do that, but. I guess, the Williams thing is obviously from having him in Milwaukee. And it is funny, too, given how, he's had some struggles with the ninth. I mean, would you really be that surprised if Luke Weaver ends up taking that closer job at some point next year?
No. I mean, I know, I guess people still have murmurs around maybe the Mets, pursuing another closer.
Mason Miller
still on the table, apparently. But no, I'm not surprised at all. And I guess I take some like comfort in thinking about that, Luke Weaver closing out games. So again, like I'm happy about the move. Like you said, I think he did come back, kind of quickly from that hamstring injury, never really recovered. So I'm expecting like a bounce back year out of him. So yeah, dude.
Crazy. Yes. So before this hamstring injury, 105 ERA in 24 appearances. After that, 531 in 40 games following the setback.
Then there we go.
And that was not even including the struggles continuing into the postseason where he allowed 5 runs without recording it out in his first 2 appearances in the ALDS. He implied that his poor performance stemmed from feeling uncomfortable with mechanical adjustments he incorporated down the stretch of the regular season to avoid pitch tipping. But it's just like, that was a little, it was weird because it seemed like everything was good with Luke Weaver. He loved being a Yankee. And that was like a little, almost like blaming them. And it's like, also, it's like, well, if you're tipping pitches, like, I mean, what do you want to keep tipping them? So it's like, clearly, whatever he wants to say, the right adjustments were made, but it's like, that's up to him, obviously. But all that being said, like I said, Williams, if I were you, I would hate that deal. Weaver, I think, especially because, I mean, I know Stearns has his ideologies and stuff, but just overall, I mean, I don't think it's crazy. Is he more maybe, I don't know, 2 for 18, but at that point, I mean, what's the difference? But I've seen Luke Weaver at his best, and I was just saying to, I think, JD yesterday on his show with HTJ, that it's like, I remember being there in May, Weaver striking out the side, getting the save, I think, against the A's, and being like, we have to resign him right now. Like, I want an extension done right now. Luke Weaver needs to be the closer for the Yankees the rest of his career, and then here we are.
Yeah, which is pretty wild. Yeah, exactly. It's like for you as a Yankee fan, like, are you like?
No, just because it ended that bad. That's the only thing.
Really?
Like, but if I had to say, I don't know, I would say the chance of success and being a quality reliever for the Mets, I mean, it's at least a 60-40 split, I would say.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
And I wonder, honestly, like what the market was for him. I'm sure like more teams were interested in him. So I don't know, maybe that drove the price up.
But maybe more one-year deals, and that's why the Mets ended up with 2. That was kind of interesting. Like the phone getting stuck in the sweatshirt. You don't usually see that too much. But I think, just given how the season ended, it was tough, especially, with the how budgeting, and we do hopefully want to make a big splash here eventually. that would eat into the budget too much. So I think you understand letting him go. And I know last year wasn't our best year with this, but I think overall the Yankees have shown they can develop relievers. And, the guy we got in the Rule 5 draft, he could be the next Luke Weaver. Who knows? So I think Yankees will be fine. But, definitely some people on Twitter kind of complaining about the bullpen. But I think they're going to probably add another guy or two. And they already have David Bednar. Camilo Doval improved as his time with the Yankees, went on. And he's showing, he's got triple-digit velocity. You couple that with Fernando Cruz and Tim Hill, I think that's a pretty good starting point, especially because you're expecting, guys that maybe you don't even know who they are right now to flourish. And a guy like Jake Bird, who was a disaster, and we had to send him to AAA when we acquired him from Colorado, he could be pretty good. The Matt Blake effect. So I think the bullpen will be fine. It's just, what are we going to do to juice up this offense? Matt texted me yesterday about Fernando Tatis and just, the varied reports about, they're not looking to deal him, but, they are looking to deal him. It's like, you don't really know what to believe. But you do feel like we do have the pieces to acquire him. But then, you hear, the Mets and the Padres talking about that Mason Miller, Bogarts for Lindor deal. Who knows what the validity of that is. But one thing I would say, and it's without really knowing, without having, a source close to the situation, you would think the Padres would want to mix it up because they've had these guys and it just hasn't been working. And, it seems like there's problems in the locker room, just like the Mets are dealing with. And that's why I think the whole Lindor thing is being floated out there. So it's going to be interesting. But definitely would like to get Tatis, and reports have said the Yankees are finalists for Amai, as well as Michael King. So I think if you did, got one of those two pitchers and were able to get Tatis, that'd be great. I just am just worried that for whatever reason, that doesn't come to fruition, and then it's just Bellinger. It's fine, but I just feel like I just feel better long-term about Tatis and Bellinger. I don't know. I could just see the contract potentially being a problem in year 4 or 5. And then imagine if you had to extend to 6. That's a long time.
Talking about Bellinger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just think
you think you're going to have to extend to 6 years, you think?
Maybe. But then again, I feel like if he was getting those type of offers, maybe, there'd be more noise about it. So I think people... it's been a couple years in a row where people have not wanted to give not Luke Weaver, but Cody Bellinger a long-term contract, So I don't think the market is exactly sizzling. And then one thing that I'm confused about is the Mets' level of interest in Bellinger. Do you think they're actually in on him? I don't know. Just the way Stearns is operating, it doesn't seem like a long-term deal, guy over 30. And for him to sign with the Mets over the Yankees, you think they'd have to go to at least a 6-year. I don't think it's happening. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what you think, but
dude, who knows what to think right now, honestly, with the Mets. It just, I'd like to think that there is a plan. I would like to think that Bellinger's maybe a part of that plan. You need to get an outfielder, right? It has to be Bellinger or Kyle Tucker, but like what you said, it's like at this point with them kind of just like waiting around, seemingly maybe for the perfect deal for them to come around, like all these players getting signed. So yeah, like it does feel like with the way Stearns is running this team right now, trying to organize this roster. Yeah, I got to sign anybody. So
yeah,
would I want to sign Bellinger? Yeah, I would. 6 years, yeah, is a little bit long.
You would do it though, 6. No, because I don't know. I have to say, as much as good of a year you had last year, it seems a little like I could see ahead of it. It feels LeMahieu-esque a little bit. I know he's slightly younger, slightly better. But those years that he had where he was terrible, kind of like Trent Grisham before last year,
right?
It just concerns me.
Yeah, no, and again, his bat has always concerned me, but for me as a Met fan, you want a lockdown defender somewhere in the outfield, right? And he's going to be one of those. So yeah, I would probably pay him, dude.
And I will have no qualms about losing him if we get Tatis. I would prefer to do that. So we'll have to see what they end up deciding to do. I do see a couple comments here, though.
Oh, really? Do you? Yeah, we have a lot here, actually. Let's see if there's anything of note here. All right. Let's Ernie. All right, let's hear from Ernie here. All right. How's it feel, Tony, rooting for the Metkeys in 2026? Donna in the house is good morning all, which is
Good morning,
great.
Donna.
Josh B, I guess, waving at Donna probably. And then here's Ernie with the New York Yets of Queens. He says the Metropolitan Yanks. And then he says, might as well go sign Don Zimmer and poach Boone too.
I mean, good point. Good call.
I mean, again,
It's a little upset. Mendoza.
I mean,
there's a lot
Ernie,
there.
This is all great. All right.
Yeah, Joel
I'll
Walter.
tell you again, like maybe go to your local comedy club. You got a few minutes here. Get some good
No,
material,
it
dude.
is a high
You can try
volume
it out,
thing, though.
man.
It is
You
a
can try
high
it out.
volume thing.
Yeah.
It's something we haven't seen. Like I said, there isn't a comparison to getting
Oh,
that
not
many
in
guys.
baseball, I suppose.
No.
I mean,
So-
you can look at maybe Tampa Bay for hockey. I mean, they've had a lot of Rangers over the years, Torch specifically as well. So
Yeah, but not
Um,
it's like every year for 3 years. I mean, that's a lot. That's a long
I
time.
mean, it was like that.
Yeah.
You think of Goudreau, JT Miller, obviously
Yeah.
McDonough, we did Ryan Callahan.
yeah.
I mean, 2 out of 3 years they traded captains. So it's
Marty
like
St. Louis.
Marty St. Louis. Vladislav Nemetsnikov.
Kind of forgot about Callahan.
Dude, Ryan Callahan, great guy,
Yeah.
great guy.
Better than Trouba?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't watching.
Yeah,
back then.
dude, no, way better.
Yeah.
Great, like he was like, I don't know, like 5'7", 5'8". Maybe he was a short guy, and then he was still like
And more
not 5'8",
productive in
5'9".
terms of like points and stuff, or no?
he was a forward, yeah. So
Oh, I thought he was a defenseman. I didn't even realize.
yeah, no, it made me think of Ryan McDonough was the
McDonough,
defenseman.
which obviously the point production
Different-
wasn't there, but probably more effective.
the hits
in his prime,
the
maybe not
blocked
right
shots,
now.
dude. He's got
Right
a
now, probably a little beer belly.
little beer
right?
belly, a little long in his tooth,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
All right, and then Donnelly's getting a good chuckle out of this stuff, I guess. And then here's Ernie says, I just don't get the obsession with Yankee derelicts at this point. LOL, like y'all giving you the same, if not less, than what they gave us, but they continue to swoop in. LOL. And he says, I'd be pissed if they get Belly. The rest, I don't care. We haven't won with them. I mean, you haven't won with Belly either. Barnes is off the juice comparing DJ to Belly.
I'm just saying,
I
kind
kinda
of
thought so a little bit, too.
At the end of the contract, though, I mean, when he's 33, 34, is that fielding still going to be good? What's the offense going to look like? I mean, last year was probably the second or at worst, the third best offensive season of his career. He's on the wrong side of 30. I don't know. I'm just trying to think long term, and I just
the wrong
hate being
side of 30.
stuck with these contracts. The Stanton contract, even right now, the Rodon contract. I know the numbers were good last year, but I was talking to these guys, in Discord and with JD. It's just like the 7 ERA in the postseason. I'm over it. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm just very like, I want to sign the right guys. And I know like Tatis, like at least like he's in his 20s, like he's got a lot of prime left. That's what I want, not the 30-year-old free agent. I'm tired of the 30-year-old free agent unless you're literally, at the top of your game. It's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, do you think Bellinger can you don't think he's going to stick around there? In terms of his game right now.
I think what we saw last year, I question if he's going to improve upon that.
You don't even think we'll see that again this season?
I think
Regardless of the team he's on.
Close to it, but he's not going to exceed that at all the rest of his career.
And then Ernie says, but I was crazy comparing Ellsbury and Tucker contracts. 9 says the
Me
Chief.
and Chief getting underway tonight. The fantasy matchup, the playoffs.
Oh my God, that's right, dude. I forgot.
We're due.
What are the projections?
Right now, I'm actually projected to win by like 14, 15. He did get screwed because Adams is not going to play tonight.
That is tough.
So he's playing somebody. I forgot who it is, but it's like a lot less. I want to say Jalen Coker is the I think that's how you say his name, but whatever. Coker, the wide receiver for the Panthers, instead of talking about Adams. Come on. Yeah, that's a big difference. So that's why. But listen, I mean, in no way. This
that's why you're
nothing.
a little chipper this morning.
But hey, this means nothing. This means nothing. But I mean, it's all there for me. Can the guys step up? Finally, fantasy football. I think I haven't won a title in, I want to say 6 years. I mean, it's been a long time.
You have anyone playing tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess that's good.
But kind of ease into it.
Yep. Does he have anyone playing tonight?
I know he had Adams, but I don't think he does actually.
All right, that's fine then. Big Sunday.
But let me actually just check this.
Is there a Saturday game this weekend?
Aaron
Jeez,
Williams
dude.
and Colby Parkinson.
Oh,
wow, dude.
Oh man, so you get to lay the land afterwards to assess the situation. You have a plan come Sunday.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Ernie also says 21 players since 2020. Tony, No, that's a lot. I mean, I'm not saying that's not a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
you can keep hammering it if you want or anything. It's just Tatis's pipe dream, though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that, but again, I don't know. I think we have a history of trading with Padres, and I think if we give them a good package, they might not want to refuse. And if they strike out in the pitching market and free agency, they might want Rodon. Not to mention that if they don't want Rodon, we could give them Warren. Not to mention, some of our other younger starters, even Schmidt. I could see them wanting those guys. And then, we'll give you also Spencer Jones and Jason Mingus. I mean, a big package, they might want to just do it, honestly, because, new ownership now. And, the previous owner before he passed away spent a lot of money, and they haven't got the results. So I would think they want to move some things around a little bit.
Yeah, I would too, dude. I mean, like you said, talk about the bets trade and everything. So, I mean, who knows? Padres have been tough.
Yeah.
Tough sledding for them.
Tough sledding. Feel bad it's about to be 7 years.
Wow. Talking shit.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to go over the matchup. And again, I don't believe in the whole juju. So Tony's going to probably mention that. So I'm just going to get ahead of it and say, I don't care. But just looking at this face value, I feel like I really do have the advantage. So not only am I a 62% favorite, but, okay, so quarterback, he's got me, I'll admit it. Josh Allen over Jordan Love. We all know that's the case.
Oof.
I have Igbuka. He has Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, give me Igbuka. I have Mike Evans. He has Coker. Give me Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I have Jonathan Taylor. He has Bijan Robinson. We'll say that's a push.
I would take him.
And then, and even so, and then Trevion Henderson, Kyron Williams. I mean, especially coming off Henderson's last game, I mean, a push at best. If not, Henderson has been trending better. Tyler Warren, Kyle Pitts, I'll say that's a push. But then Drake London over Colby Parkinson, obviously. Brandon Aubrey over Evan McPherson, obviously. And then Houston defense over New Orleans, obviously. So, I don't know, Chief. You tell me, huh?
Who's New Orleans playing?
The Jets, but the Texans, number one defense in the NFL, Raiders. So, no. I mean, come on. Raiders.
There could be a total of 12 picks between those two games, dude.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
And then I just did want to mention, there were a couple other signings, nothing crazy, but we did get Jansen to the Tigers, 1 year, $11 million. Kind of interesting because they'd already signed Kyle Finnegan. But Jansen has been effective, and they were talking about it. Your boy Steve Phillips on MLB Network Radio this morning when I couldn't take the Rick and Dave shtick any longer, talking about the mother-in-law.
They were having a good show today.
But the shtick, I don't know. I have to say, like, I like their sports insight. I just don't think they're that funny, honestly. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. It just seems like it's a little like, oh, Dave, he's out of the house after the Giants lost.
They would have enjoyed the snap count, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah, but I think that's better. That's more organic. The Dave, the mother-in-law, I don't know.
The mother-in-law stuff is, I don't know.
Right? I mean, the Michael K with the wives.
Is that kind of, it's kind of weird. It's a little weird, a little odd, you know?
The father-in-law, long stays. Is there a problem with the marriage, with the parents?
Fan, who knows?
And then he says, isn't Brady Cook starting again? I'll take my chances on that. No, it's not to say that that's not a good matchup, but the Texans defense is way better than the Saints defense. And the Raiders are the Raiders. So, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting that the Tigers kind of bulk up the pen. And they were talking about it on, MLB Network Radio as well. It's still kind of unclear what they plan to do with Scooble.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're going to have to do? I don't know. For something tells me that they're going to keep him and they want to try to win the World Series.
Yeah, I think so too. I honestly like they should want to keep him.
I kind of laud it though, because I feel like everybody, all these teams these days, automatic trade, and just like give up. And it's like, Tigers haven't won in a long time.
Yeah, dude. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Unless he really wanted to leave, I guess.
But it's still, even though maybe they won't get as much in return, it does give them the flexibility. Let's just say the season goes awry and Gleyber Torres, falls apart. He signed that. And then Javi Baez doesn't give you anything. I mean, he crashed in the second half, and maybe Kerry Carpenter doesn't get the season. So maybe they're not doing well at the deadline. Then they can trade him and get a king's ransom.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think they should do that, dude.
Division's wide open.
Like, come on, man, right?
Yeah. Do we know what's the name there?
Moonroof Music.
Go Birds.
Phillies? I don't know who Moonroof Music is, not gonna lie. Music kind of sounds familiar, but no, this is, I want to say, first time
Birds,
commenter.
I would think Eagles, no?
Yeah. Philadelphia is what I meant by Philly.
Gotcha. But also, just no Phillies, no Eagles game tonight. So I'm saying it kind of just threw me off.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I guess it's just, I guess we're talking football is like, even though we're kind of talking baseball.
Baseball,
and then, all of a sudden.
Here we are.
Yeah, maybe it was fantasy football, the birds, whatever.
Come on.
All right, fine. No, forget it. Moon, forget it, dude. Come back during the football segment.
Speaking of his Phillies, though, they signed Brad Keller, a guy that, Yankees were potentially targeting. Former failed starter with the Royals, really turned it up. I think fastball velocity up to 98 last year.
Loved it.
Goes to the Phillies 2 for 22. So same as the Weaver deal. 2.07 ERA last year. So I think that's a good move for the Phillies.
Yeah, me too.
And the price doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, I think that's a guy, we would have liked to see the Yankees sign. So I think a good move there. And then let's see. Also, the Angels, they've been talking about rehabbing guys, going with Jordan Romano and his 7 ERA last year. And then also Drew Pomeranz for the bullpen. Let's see. Romano gets $2 million. Pomeranz gets $4 million. And let's see. Pomeranz did have a 2.17 ERA last year. So I think that's a pretty good deal there. Romano at one point was an all-star closer, struggled obviously. So it'll be interesting to see if he bounces back. And then who's the other? They signed someone else.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It wasn't, or was it Alek Manoah? Did the Angels sign Alek Manoah?
Angels. It sounds familiar. Right? I mean, somebody did.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Yeah, and they traded for Grayson Rodriguez.
Yes, dude. Yeah, doesn't like Josh B like Alek Manoah or something? Somebody was like high on Alek Manoah. Josh B says they did.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe that was him, high on Alek Manoah. Which, I wouldn't be high on Alek Manoah.
No,
but
I mean, you're the Angels, you're desperate. I mean, it's like
desperate's a good word for that.
Yeah. And then really, other than that, the Nationals going with a 31-year-old general manager, Ani Kilambi.
What do you got on him?
So we'll switch organizations after being assistant GM for the Phillies since 21, was with the Rays before that. And Mike Rizzo, had this job, since 2009, and then was fired in July. So, Nationals going young, maybe new ideas. And he says that I was back in the Toronto days. Obviously, yeah, everything is imploded, including Manoah's stomach.
That's funny.
No, I mean, it's true, though.
Has it?
Yeah.
Really? Lost some weight?
No. Lost some weight. Imploded? I don't know. I feel like imploded means like you're blowing up. Like,
that's exploded.
Is it? Anyway, and then I guess the last newsworthy bit here, Justin Bruhill was traded from the Blue Jays to the Guardians. And 28 years old, 5.27 ERA last year. So kind of a humdrum type of move, but yeah, just hoping something happens with the Yankees here. I was seeing some tweets that usually January they get active. We're hoping it's before then. And just want that impact bat to go, alongside Aaron Judge. And I think with the Mets, it's the same thing. Obviously you prefer it to be an outfielder, but you're just looking for that bat protection in the lineup. With Soto, because otherwise, he's going to set the walk record.
Yeah, quite literally, dude. And again, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm still like, I don't know, man. It's so tough.
You're tight.
Oh yeah, dude. Listening to obviously a lot of the locker room woes that they're having, it's just like so annoying to hear that. And if that's really what's affecting this offseason and the signing of these players and the wanting to trade Nimmo, the wanting to trade Lindor, like that really sucks, dude. I don't know. I saw some clip of Francesa talking about how the problem.
What?
Nimmo and Lindor.
No, I didn't.
Had to do with like politics and shit, and it was just like what are we talking about?
People get crazy with that stuff.
People do get crazy with that stuff, unfortunately. And
yeah.
It's just like there's first of all, you're at just professional ball players. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see what happens, dude.
One thing on that front, I know we had talked about this before. I forgot. I think we did anyway.
What?
But if they did the Miller and Bogarts for Lindor, you'd be tighter now.
A little bit, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I do like Lindor. I mean, again,
Yeah.
you think about like obviously, you know, a few flashes in the pan in terms of errors last year, but still, I mean, the defense is always solid. And you think about the stretches he had the last couple seasons, some of the big clutch hits. I mean, yeah, dude, you want that guy to stick around. But again, if I'm going to be sitting here and you're trying to tell me that there's locker room problems and that these guys are going to continue to cause issues, and there's already rumblings that Soto isn't happy with Lindor, and it's just like, then you have to get rid of him, I guess, right? I mean, that's. Like, I don't know. Like, how do you keep that guy around? You kind of can't. Like, no matter the production. Like, how much is that really worth to you if everyone is just in shitty moods and not like?
I think it's just
gelling.
tough because it feels like Bogarts. I mean, if you look at the production the last couple of years, then you factor in the defense, and I know that you said, you know, Lindor a couple errors last year, but still, I mean, I think he's like half or 3/4 of the player that Lindor is. So it's like, but then you would get Mason Miller,
Which
and
is
you
cool.
would have a super bullpen, and Miller is young at least, which is nice. I think he's probably
Right.
25 years old. Like,
yeah, around there, probably 26, something like that. Which again, like you would be happy about that, but then I mean, I guess what? I mean, you have Bogarts in the infield, you're tossed around Polanco, maybe Viento's getting looks at first base, you got Beatty at third base already. Like how many like errors are gonna be happening? You know, like. I don't know, man. It just seems like at that point, your infield is just not great.
No.
Like your defense in general isn't great at that point.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's actually on the table or not, but that is something that we've heard. And a couple other things here. So Chief asking about JT Brubaker. So they did designate him for assignment after he pitched in 12 games. Actually had a 338. So was effective, but did have the 9 walks in 16 innings. So that might have had something to do with it. Giants picked him up. So he's currently, I believe, under contract with the Giants. Because I think that's what Baseball Reference. Yeah. Under contract with the Giants, still arbitration eligible this year. So that was the guy that could have kept, but I guess it was just some roster manipulation. Saw the fantasy matchup with Ernie, and I have to say his team is good, but the guy that he's playing, I mean, you could see why this is a 50-50% win percentage matchup. Goff and Dart, Robinson and McCaffrey, Hall and Pollard, Rice and Nakua, Reed and Wilson, Bowers and Gaston, Fannin and Kelsey, Browns defense, Vikings defense, and Tyler Loop and Cairo Santos. Right? I mean, I don't think there's really too much separation. What would you say? I mean, kind of right down the middle, and you're hoping to maybe Kelsey wins out of the sales after, you know, the Mahomes injury.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I like Ernie's chances, but yeah, I guess right down the middle.
Yeah, flip of a coin.
Flip of the coin, dude. Not like you and Chief, dude.
No, that's like a 90% win chance. I know, right? Here we go. The footage, this and that.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Chief's taking receipts right now.
But speaking of, you know, coin flips, it feels like tonight's game is a coin flip. So let's go to the world of the National Football League.
This kid is special, man. This you didn't even think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it. And there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him.
Jones through the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray.
There he goes. Jamar Chase.
Not yet.
Touchdown Bengals. Stafford. Williams. What a hit by Budda Baker. Budda Baker just saved a touchdown.
Today's NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. So just like that, Tony, week 16 getting underway tonight. Rams, Seahawks, both teams 11-3, top of the NFC West. Had a classic game. What was that at this point? It was 5 weeks ago with the Rams winning 21-19. So both teams have won 4 out of their last 5 games. Both won 1 possession games. Their last time out, the Rams beating Detroit by 7 and the Seahawks beating Indy by 2. So it's interesting, and it looks like Adams, you know, out for this game. So that's a loss, with that hamstring injury. And I know Nakua is banged up, but will play.
Oh yeah, not worried about him.
And I don't know. I look at this game and I get a little nervous. Okay, Seattle at home. I feel like they're typically good, especially in the primetime window. 5-2 at home this year, but the Rams are 5-2 away from SoFi Stadium. But I don't know. It's hard for me and the betting public. So maybe this is a good thing, but the betting public is definitely on Seattle because the Rams opened as the favorite and the spread has shifted 3 points. And with Seattle giving, 1.5 versus the Rams giving 1.5. But it's hard for me to deviate from Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford. I mean, the past, 8 weeks? I mean, they've had one snafu with the Panthers. Other than that, I mean, they've been just money every game. And I know Adams is a big loss, but I just feel like they have enough to fill in, and Nakua is so good. And, hopefully not for Chiefs' sake. Colby Parkinson, hopefully he doesn't do anything. But Blake Corum has also been coming on in recent weeks. I feel like their defense is pretty good. I know Seattle's is as well. But that's just kind of my thought here. And then Darnold, is it going to be that type of Darnold game, even though he's at home? But what are your kind of just initial thoughts here? Close last time. Are we looking at the same thing again tonight?
I mean, I get yes. I think it will be close, but I mean, I don't know. You're looking at the last few games, by the Rams, and I know you're saying Nakua banged up. I mean, that guy,
he's fine.
He's gonna be fine.
Calling out the refs. Maybe he doesn't get some calls tonight, though. Do you see that? The comments he made?
No. What did he say?
He said that sometimes they make calls just to get on TV and to get to be talked about, even though there isn't, like, let's say, a pass interference call, but they want to be shown on TV, so they make the call. Kind of ridiculous. And he's always seemed like a cool guy, kind of laid back. I was kind of surprised about that. I don't know if that was just like you get the attention on him, but he doesn't seem like that type of guy, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That doesn't really make any sense at all, dude. I don't really like that, to be honest.
So maybe he gets knocked over on a route and they don't call anything.
You're probably right.
Oh, I just want to be on TV, right?
Dude.
Imagine they go up to him and say that after.
That would be absolutely hilarious. I mean, I would if I was a ref. This guy is what is his third year?
Third year, fifth round pick.
Like this guy isn't like
this
hold
is a
your
guy.
Horses here, right? You're not like a veteran in the league, and I think, oh my god, like, are you kidding me, dude? If I'm the ref, you're calling me out for that, and not for like nothing. Like, it's not like that's just a crazy call out. Like, I want to be on TV.
Yeah. I mean, not to say that the refs are bad, but it's just one of those things as a player, especially in the midst of a season, in midst of a conference kind of chase for the number one seed, division chase.
You fucking keep your mouth shut.
Right. Like the off season, you could, do the ayahuasca and chill, and it's different, right?
Yeah, no, exactly, dude. So I don't like that there. Now you really changed my entire feeling, honestly, about this game. No, not really. No. I just think I mean, the Rams, like, they could score 40 points.
Yeah.
And I just don't think the Seahawks have that ceiling,
Yeah.
So I would think, like tight, I could see it tight, like a, 45-38.
Do you think like they get anybody on the hot?
Dude, they should.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, man.
No, it was good. Like I said, I just thought, I might have had to take a drive down to the station at that point.
Oh, my God. No one's getting arrested, Brian.
Let's not get crazy, dude.
Like, at worst, they would give you a summons. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Connecticut, right? It's a Connecticut thing.
Yeah, who knows? It's cops in Connecticut. But they're all corrupt, dude. Tells them a few dollars. Just want to be on TV, dude. But hot! Come on.
No, it was nuts, though, I had to say. Just the volume. It wasn't not the sound, but the volume, the amount of times. Like, it was like
you were taking
8-9 times, I think. Like, I just was like, I was thrown off. Like, it was like, wow, like he's really keep going with this, huh? But then I did have the attention at Stanford. I did have that.
Yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been, blaring highlights on the train.
Yeah. Rivers. And by the way, Feast Mode 24 here says ref's going to go hard at him during that Seahawks game. Obviously, I'm guessing a Seahawks fan himself. Good to have you with us. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing. If I were him, I'd be concerned if I had him on my fantasy team, Chief. Wait, does he have him on his fantasy? Actually, no, he doesn't. That's the Ernie matchup. I don't even know why I said that. But he says laying the groundwork. If there's a bad call, he doesn't get he can use it as ammo. They hate me and they aren't treating me fair everywhere else. True. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what do you? I just think it's not going to be anything obvious. But what I mean is, like, maybe now he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt because they're tight. and they feel like he's embarrassing the reffing brotherhood. Which is like, yeah, they're all lawyers. They just want to be on TV so everyone knows them. Like,
wow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe unless maybe he spoke to them. He's going to speak to them before the game.
Yeah.
Or something. Maybe they're different refs. I don't know. Dude.
maybe he admits, like, I was high when I made the comments.
I don't think he's gonna do that, dude.
I don't know. You never know what people are gonna say these days, right?
I was high.
But I think this is gonna be a fun one. I think Al Michaels. I think pure form, right?
I mean, if not tonight, then when? Right.
Right. So I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this one, and just gotta hope that Kyron Williams and Colby Parkinson have quiet nights. Because the last thing you want on a Thursday is someone dropping like 45 points, and then you kind of you're behind the 8 ball the entire night.
Yeah, no, you don't want that at all, dude.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and we didn't get to talk about this either. The wind out of the sails, the picks from last week. I think, are we 5 down now with 3 to play?
Is that right now? It's that much?
Because I think we lost 2. And I think we were down 4. Actually, I mean, I could just look it up in the chat. So outside chance, but just one of those things so close, but that tough start kind of bearing us. Let me just see here. So, no, it's 5 games.
All right. I mean, we can make it up, I guess, right?
5. No, we actually could.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the thing is, we need at least 2 this week.
And they pick first.
Yeah. But I think sometimes the board to us,
Yeah,
what I
dude.
mean? They jump at those square games and, maybe we pounce,
Yeah, I would think so. And probably like, Kev, they probably think it's in the bag now. They go, who doesn't matter what even we pick.
Nah.
Give me the Raiders this week, dude. I'm telling you, like something like that, And then all of a sudden, now then we're 3 games back, and then all of a sudden we're tied. And then
Yeah. But we need a big week. I wish this was part of it. And I wish we had first pick, because I would say,
I would say it's, maybe a little bit of look ahead even, but I don't even want to like.
we don't want to like show our cards here.
Unless we do the old, facetious.
The
bait
and then Johnson doesn't know the mind games.
Yeah,
Kev do fresh off a bong rip, doesn't know what's going on,
Oh my gosh, dude.
But I guess, I mean, it would be an appropriate time to strike up the music and do another edition of a Thursday night football frenzy.
Yes, you said it right, dude. It is going to be a great game. It is going to be a great game. Thursday night, maybe at the Horseshoe. Who knows? Probably not, though. Lumen Field, dude.
I feel like you're going to be there.
I could use a good Guinness. I'm not going to lie, dude.
After not having one in the city.
That's right. After not having one in the city.
First time, long time.
First time, long time.
Maybe ever not having one at Dempsey's.
You're probably right, actually.
Yeah.
Probably the first time ever having one at Dempsey's, which is kind of crazy. Next time won't be having one either. Okay, going with the surf sides.
Oh, try it out.
I mean, I'm going to do it with you, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because you were, you're downplaying it. The crew call wasn't great at night.
Lunchtime, I was good to go, dude. Yeah, the crew call, but a cup of coffee, had a bagel with butter. It was
I
all
had 2 bagels
good,
before
dude.
the sports bar. Felt a lot better.
That's crazy. Both teams here, 11-3. You mentioned the spread. We have the Rams here, plus 1.5. The total 42.5. Significant movement, which is very interesting. The Adams, the public, who are they betting on here? But who are you betting on, Brian? Lay it down.
I think all-time classic. Who has the ball last? And like I said, I just think that. Give me the Rams, give me McVay, give me Stafford, Sam Darnold in a big spot. I know it was very close last time, but I don't know. I just have this sneaking suspicion, maybe a pick 6, who knows? And I could see the Rams, maybe a tie game, 4th quarter, maybe 3 minutes left. Darnold with the interception. The Rams, milk the clock and get Harrison Mevis in position, for a game-winning field goal, maybe from 41. And I'm going to say the Rams win this game 24-21. So give me the Rams in the over. What are you thinking?
I like that call there, dude. I mean, it's going to be a tight game. The Darnold pick is, bound to happen, I think, at some point later in the game, second half, when it matters the most, too. But, yeah, dude, I think, first half, tightly contested, maybe a 17-14 or a 21-17 spot or something like that. But I say, I don't know, maybe third quarter opening up, Rams the ball, Nakua end around, 45-yard touchdown run. And then the Rams don't look back second half. Like I mentioned, maybe, Darnold pick next drive. Maybe they battle back a little bit. But end of the day, it's the Rams in control of the game. Williams, no touchdowns, thwarted, Chief tight. No. But at the end of the day here, I say Rams. I'm going to say they put up 42 points, 42 spot. Wow. Okay. Seahawks, I'll say 37. Give me the Rams hammering the over, dude.
Hold on! And just like that, that is your Thursday Night Football frenzy going the way of Jeremy Schatt. But we'll see how long that one sticks around for. But
That's right.
I think it's going to be a great one. And hopefully we have goose eggs on the board for Parkinson and Williams.
Kyron Williams.
But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle pick! That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink wide! Made the full split save!
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights!
All right. So we're going to wind the clock back a couple of days here. The Rangers, not playing last night, but games Monday and Tuesday. Obviously, we're there Monday. We kind of talked about it briefly. Just disappointing. I mean, there's not much more to say than that. The Ducks game losing 4-1. I mean, the tributes were great, sure, but it's like, what happened after that. And it was just that lack of follow-up that we've seen after an exciting victory. The game before in overtime, trying to finally win back-to-back home games. Instead, you end up losing back-to-back home games because you lost the next night. But I mean, what did you notice? I mean, is it just not crisp movement on the ice? Just not I don't know. I mean, what is going on here? I mean, what in your opinion, what did you see out there?
Well, I guess a combination of things. I mean, I guess for our game on Monday night, it seemed like they were playing actually really well most of the game. Again, we talked
Third
about
period.
it, contested. Yeah, third period, a little drop off there. And you can see the frustrations even, on the team. Igor smashing the stick going into the locker room. I don't know if you saw that, but it's interesting. It just seemed like, again, on another one of those games where the Rangers had, found it really, really hard to score. The Matthew Robertson lone goal there, I think it was in the second, right, to tie the game up. Again, that's not like a usual suspect. Matthew Robertson, I think it was far out from the point, maybe, I think, but I'm trying to remember, deflected in after a Panarin shot or something. But it was a dirty goal. It wasn't like the coach drew it up type of play sort of deal. And I don't know. I mean, I was listening to a lot of Henrik Lundqvist and, Steve Alquette after the game. And they were talking a lot about, the Rangers need to do a better job in elevating the puck on shots, and again, I mean,
Top shelf, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. Just find elevation. I mean, so many times, we've seen how many times that the Rangers have chances, specifically at home, where we say this exact thing. They played good hockey. They were winning little battles. They had chances, shots on goal. But if the net's wide open and you're not getting any elevation on it, it's going to be a kick pad save every time. It's that above the pad, below the glove, the over the shoulder. Like those are the prime areas that you want to hit, when you're trying to contest a goaltender here. So Rangers just not doing that. Which again, I mean, that's something you have to adjust to. It's fine. Obviously the third period, I know, some of the goals were pretty tough. Obviously the empty net early on. And the power play goal, by Cutter. That was tough, dude. I mean, obviously not what you want in the third period. After that power play goal, 2-1, went out of your sails. And again, just the inability to score.
Yeah.
And it's not, sitting here 27 shots on goal, out shooting the Ducks. But again, I mean, that's what Lundqvist was talking about, elevating the puck, So I think it's as simple as that in terms of on offense, and hopefully maybe you'll see more production out of your power play than at that point if you're elevating the puck. 0 for 4 when we were there, Brian.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, dude, not good at all. So
no, obviously, yeah.
You drop that game 4-1, and then you have get completely embarrassed by the Canucks.
6 times shot at home.
6 times shot at home. Are you sure about that?
Yeah. JD was talking about it yesterday. We had quite a lengthy discussion. He was actually getting me tight. I was thinking of you.
Really?
I kept mentioning the McDavid possibility. Why would he want to go there?
That's what he said. He's not exactly do that. Yeah, dude. No, I mean, it could be right. I thought it was 6 shots on the season, 4 at home. But I don't know. Maybe I could have been wrong.
I mean, I'll tally it up right now.
Yeah, tally it up, dude.
But also just the home, the road. Is it a combination of just being an inconsistent team in general, and then also as the losses at home pile up, the playing tight, not wanting to lose again, and that causing them not to play even worse? Like, what? I've just never seen such a thing where it's like, playing at home is such a problem.
Yeah, listen, I don't know either, dude. Okay, because there really isn't a logical explanation for any of this. Again, you can remind us of the shutout stat. I think it was something too, like 10 games this season have been, or 12 games this season have been, lost by when you have 1 goal or less, and like I think 8 of them have been at home or something like that. Again, like I think of the Sharks game, I think like months ago that they scored 6, right, or something. They scored for the 165 at home. Like that was like the most scoring we've seen by far at home. So listen, I don't know really what it is, but I mean, there's like maybe potentially a locker room problem also. I mean, I don't know what is going on there, but
it is 6, by the way.
It is 6 at home.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So maybe it's then I guess it's like 8 shutouts in the season then, or 9. I don't think so.
No, I'll look for the road shutouts now. But yeah, I mean, they said there was a problem last year, but then they traded some of these guys, so I don't get where.
Listen, I mean, it was kind of odd, the whole Mika thing, missing the meeting, being scratched for the game against Anaheim. And I don't know if you saw the post-game interview. I think after the Canucks, they asked him about him in the locker room. Dude, like, I don't know, like, what he was thinking, but he said that there was a car accident on the way to the meeting. Okay, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he was late. Couldn't do anything about it. That's the policy.
But it feels like if that was...
if that's the case, there'd be an exception.
Right.
And also just the way he was saying it, we're like, oh yeah, I've been in the league 10 years, like I know the deal, I know the protocols, I know the meetings, like it was just totally on me. There was a car accident on the way to work, I couldn't get there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, first of all, what are you talking about? And the way he was saying it just didn't really, not buying it. And then he said it again. He was like, he wrapped up his statement, basically. He said, oh yeah, it's just on me. I just got to get, like, what, it is what it is. I had to, sit out the game. Like, we're just moving on, whatever. And then he looks and then he says it again. Yeah, it was just a car accident on the way to the meeting. Like, as if to convince himself, like, that was the truth. Just I just like wasn't even buying it.
Okay.
Dude. So like, and like that, like,
not good.
Pisses me off, I think would be maybe a good way to say that. So yeah, dude. And that was, again, this is after the loss to the Canucks, one of the worst teams in the league right now, who just traded, Hughes, just traded Quinn Hughes. So it's like, I don't know, man. Completely embarrassed, totally embarrassed there. And there's really no excuse. And it is like if this keeps up, dude, I mean, you will find yourself outside the playoffs. I mean, if you continue this, like,
JD was saying, he doesn't think they're making it.
And then at that point, it's like, like fire everyone.
Well, and I was doing too. I mean, you look at the like the trajectory in terms of since winning those back-to-back cups, Sullivan. I mean, it's been downhill every season.
Yeah.
So, and then I was mentioning the thing about the young guys because I had said how you had mentioned that you heard who was the guy, Sean Avery, say that he's not good with the young guys. But then JD's saying, at the game, because he went to the game the day after us. The guy next to me was saying, he did play the young guys in Pittsburgh. But then I'm like, JD, so what young guys? Because I don't remember any young guys. I mean, maybe at the time, Jake Gensel, but that was it, right?
Maybe at the tail end, when they had nobody else, and you had Crosby taking pay cuts so they can bring people in.
But then also too, I couldn't get him to agree with me on this, but I was saying even though they look terrible right now, really the one guy that I point to that it just like you feel like has to go would be Mika. but that if you were to do some type of deal, and again, I know it's not likely, but I'm just saying hypothetically, where, you'd think Edmonton would want, picks, prospects, to kind of tool the cupboard. That if you were to put him on this team and when Fox is healthy, with JT Miller, with Panarin, that they actually would be a really good team. And I just feel like that's the problem, though, because they're counting on guys that are secondary options to lead the way. Like, clearly, like, I hate to say it because I was excited when they made the move, but JT Miller, right? That doesn't seem like a great move. That big contract, right? I mean, it just, I know, he hasn't been back on the team for a year, but it seems like that's, what's he on pace to score 25 goals this year? Like, he's not a 30, 40 goal scorer right now.
No, it's not looking like it, but I mean, this entire team doesn't look like it, Like, and again, I know you can point to certain things. You maybe point to him, and he's the fucking captain, for Christ's sake. Like, if there's a locker room problem, like, how are we handling it? So, it is what it is, I guess. I would give Miller some time here. This guy that obviously has some history with the organization and stuff like that. So.
But are you disappointed with him? I know you're disappointed in general, but specifically him since they've reacquired him. Have you been disappointed?
Last season, I guess not necessarily.
But he was up and down, like the hot start, then he disappeared, then he kind of scored a couple at the end, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't been smooth.
Has not been smooth. But again, I don't know if that's necessarily his problem. And it's just like
20 points, minus 11 on the ice this year.
It could be him. A lot of people from Vancouver did not really enjoy him. We're happy when he left the locker room. So again, we're sitting here talking locker room problems, and clearly Vancouver was having a big problem. They had to fire their coach. They got rid of obviously Miller. They got rid of Hughes now too. That roster for Vancouver is like totally flipped over, you know, which is crazy because they were like dialed in, Pedersen, Besser, Hughes, Miller. Like that was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, what was the problem there? Why is there like a problem with the Rangers?
Michael,
dude? What's up, dude? Good
Michael
morning.
Butka tied at me. The Hurley picture that I sent him at the UConn game. They fucking kicked their ass. So UConn, dude, 3 and 4 years. It's happening. It's happening.
Go UConn.
Titletown, USA.
Titletown, USA.
Seriously, dude?
Oh, is that it?
Oh, that's all we got. That's all I got for today.
So yeah. Basically that's what I was saying.
Any other than waiting? No, but other than waiting for a turn. Any just thoughts about I don't know, doing something different, mixing up lines? I know you mentioned the thing about obviously higher shots, but any other thoughts here? Play better? Is it really that?
What are we fucking
better?
doing? You get shut out by the worst team in the league. Do anything different.
Percent chance that they beat St. Louis tonight.
Listen, I'm gonna probably say the same thing I said on the way to the train to the Ducks game. If I'm not a Rangers fan, I'm taking the Blues plus money.
Wow,
the Blues plus money is great value.
Well, I just feel like though the Blues, in the Ducks, the Ducks are a lot better.
No, yeah, Ducks are a lot better, which is why they won 4-1.
Right. But was it really that? Because the two of those were at the end. You know what I mean? It was a tight game.
It was.
And we play better on the road.
They do.
But you're just
how could I not be though?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
But
here?
it's still, even though I know this is almost the same pattern as last year, but we still are in the conversation at least. So that's why.
That's right.
There's you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, and there's going to be probably some type of massive move at the deadline. And unfortunately, you have to look to Chris Drury to make that move. So it's
But then what? In terms of guys that are getting big playing time here, who could? Mika, he has the movement clone. It's weird though. The way he's acting, it seems like he doesn't want to be here, but then he doesn't. It seems like he said he doesn't want to leave either. So it's so what does he want?
Idea,
does he want the team to just buy him out? Is that what he's looking for?
I don't know, man. He just wants to get high, play video games.
Seems like it. And then Panarin also has a no trade, and supposedly he wants. JD was saying over $13 million. He's making 11 right now. Last year the deal. I guess that would be the guy, right? That you would trade, or would you try to extend him for over $13 million, age 34 right now?
I wouldn't.
An older team.
No, thank you.
So you want to trade him, Panarin?
Right? I'm not going to pay him $13 million.
Yeah.
To do what?
But also, though, does he not seem like a guy that, again, if he's not the lead guy, that he's just going to play so much better? That's why I keep saying like we need the centerpiece. Like I think he works really well.
I guess,
you know?
sure. But then how you getting that centerpiece? You got to trade somebody. You give up all your picks, prospects.
I mean, if we're not hitting on the
clean
picks
house?
or the prospects, why not trade all of them? If you think about it, what value do they really have? And then also, me and JD had this lengthy discussion. I guess again, I don't know why he was going like heavy on the guy in the crowd. Supposedly he knows everything.
Yeah, who's this guy in the crowd?
No, I'll have to ask him again. I'll probably talk to him later. But the Peralt's too small, and that's why they're not playing him. But it's like, dude,
too small.
But it's like
Too small.
That's what he was saying.
Who said that?
The guy. This is a guy.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I feel like it makes no sense not to play Peralta. He's exceeded at every level. Yes, he's succeeded. He's succeeded at every level of hockey he's played. And it's just like, if you're not winning anyway, why wouldn't you give it a try?
If you're gonna tell me that they're not playing him because he's too small and like that's the actual reason,
you might just call it.
Then like sell the team, dude.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Too small. Brad Marchand is too small.
Yeah.
Marty St. Louis is too small. Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
You can say Ryan Callahan was too small.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Like, come on.
This
guy in the crowd.
Yeah. Come on. Let me talk to this guy. Okay?
Yeah, tell him to call in.
All right. But I don't know. I and it's interesting too. You know, it's been one of those like an 0-for-9 streak with the
I can't do
the FanDuel.
That's right. You're gonna put money in the Rangers tonight?
Well,
no way.
No. So we're down to like basically where we have one more bet to try to like just keep going with what we have.
The run.
And I guess I got like I could go Rangers, but I also just am thinking Rams and then plus a 30% profit boost live. Of course, it has to be live
bet.
So just wait for the kickoff and then right. I don't know why they make you do that, but anyway. You would do that. I mean, it's just that'll be better odds. And I don't know, though. It feels like the Rangers are going to win, though. It's like, are they really going to lose this game? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not telling you where to bet the money, but I am not going to bet on the Rangers tonight.
But I'm saying, but if it was up to you, you would take the Rams. You feel more confident in the Rams winning in Seattle than the Rangers winning in St. Louis. I mean, the way you're talking,
no,
right?
I do.
The way you're talking, it's like you're expecting the Rangers to lose out the rest of the season.
No, stop. Obviously not.
Schedule. I mean, St. Louis, home to Philadelphia, at Nashville. Next 3. Win those 3. Do it.
Yeah, do it, dude. I mean, I don't know. Fire's been playing pretty gritty hockey. Predators suck, obviously.
JD will be there again.
Really?
Said, I would, in the way he's talking about the team, I'm like, JD, you even want to go to the game? And he's like, oh, I want to see Zegras. I didn't know. Is Zegras that crazy? I don't even really know much about him.
Yeah, dude, he is. I mean,
who was a top pick like a couple years back? Or
top pick a few years back. Ducks.
Okay, and then what was the deal?
Don't remember. Have to look up. Let's look it up, dude. Trevor Zegras.
Ryan Polang, 2nd round pick and a 4th round pick.
Then there we go.
But that seems like not a big haul, no? For a guy, right? That's supposed to be
for a guy who had 65 points a few seasons ago. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Anaheim was tight at him.
Oh, you think it was like an internal thing?
I don't know why. Boston University from Bedford. I want to see Zegras. I'd want to see Zegras too, to be honest.
Yeah.
And go to Los Tacos afterwards.
Just don't have the cactus.
Yeah, I don't know if I would try it. Dude, I remember obviously at that point I was like pretty hammered.
Yeah.
And I remember like taking one bite out of it and just thinking how disgusting.
Wait, and then I feel like I was like, yeah, what are you doing? Like, did you really think
you
that was
were
good?
You were thinking about that. You were saying that. But it's like, dude, I wanted to try it. Like it was,
No, I get it. I'm glad you took the bullet instead of me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was fine. And then I had the spicy pork.
I did have the pork for the first time. That wasn't the spicy pork that Domingue had. No.
Oh, no.
That was a bowl. Wasn't it a bowl?
Yeah, that was like Chinese food.
Okay, gotcha. I wonder what place that was. He was kind of talking shit about it, wasn't he? Like that it wasn't good?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he was kind of like not happy that he had to play and just have the spicy pork.
Yeah.
But then, like, what the hell are you doing having spicy pork before the game? Like, no matter what. Like,
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That doesn't seem like it's going to settle the stomach well.
Yeah, why?
Do we have the picks updated?
No, they're not updated.
No.
You're updating right now. Update them live. Update them live. Or we can just go through games today, and I'll just update them after the show or something.
You're basically alluding to that's what you would prefer.
No, I'm not alluding to anything. I'll do whatever you want. I'll update them right now. Then that's what I'm alluding to. All right. So when was our last picks, dude? We had a fucking Monday, dude. Looks like.
Did I have the Rangers?
Yeah.
Rags
and the under, though.
So we did go 1 and
So
1.
the 1-1. That's good.
And then I took the Stars. But I feel like I took the Stars in the over, right?
Yeah.
So 2 and 2. I mean, it's not like, death row or anything.
No, not death.
Euthanized on the track.
2 and 2. There we go. So 2 and
Yeah.
2 for Brian. There we go.
By the way, speaking of Brian M4443 says, give me the Seahawks 27-24. So seems like common, consensus here.
There we
Tight
go.
game.
Um,
So 2 and 2. Okay. And what about for you?
I had Dallas in the over, so 1 and 1.
I had Dallas.
Oh, sorry. No, I had Winnipeg in the over.
Okay.
So where am I?
That's 0 and 2
0 and 2, sweep. And then I had Florida
in the over.
in the over.
So 2 and 2.
So 2 and 2.
No blood.
No blood, just like that. 2 and 2.
And then that will mean that you're gonna bat lead off.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Good call. Good call.
And then also, I was just looking last night. I mean, nothing crazy. Panthers keep winning. We said that was going to happen. 3-2 over the Kings. Mammoth 4-1 over the Wings. So obviously, Pollock tight. Blues 1-0. So back to back, Tony. So that plays into it for the Rangers as well. Hurricanes 4-1 over the Preds. Aho with 2 goals. And Kochekov 25-26. And the Devils winning the shootout in Vegas. Much needed win. They've been taking on the chin, and Don didn't have to make the trip. Michael K. I was listening to a show yesterday. Thought he was going to be on the call, but then he realized it was a TNT game, so he was in the studio.
Wow.
With Alan Hahn yesterday. But nice big slate tonight. So let's strike up the music and do another edition of the Frozen Frenzy here on a Thursday. And actually, never mind. Continue. Go on. You have first pick. Go ahead. No, I was going to say, I was thinking of a... Oh, well, yeah. Are you actually leading with this?
Yeah, I was going to.
No, because I swear to God, I did not see that screen. And the first thing I was going to say is, I know Tony, Boston plus money at home is going to take him. So go ahead.
Yeah, dude, this is going to be a little bit of a toss-up, though, because Edmonton actually been playing better as of late.
Wow. Okay, McDavid actually has been scoring.
McDavid
He had
been
not
scoring
been
now.
scoring earlier in the year.
Because he's finally found his balls or something. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Tired of the assists, tired of the losing,
Maybe
dude.
he's excited. He's hearing rumblings,
He's not
Drury
hearing
working the
rumblings.
phone.
Stop it.
Stop
But the Bruins here. But the Bruins here at home, plus 114 on the money line, over under 6.5. So expecting a lot of scoring here. I don't know. I'm expecting kind of a lot of goaltending, though. I mean, Jari, Swayman,
So weird, Jari over there.
I know, kind of is crazy, dude, but 2 vets here knowing what to do and actually familiar with each other as well. So, I mean, obviously both teams that I mentioned playing well. Oilers taking 3 of the last 5, beating Pittsburgh, Toronto, Detroit. Bruins winning 4 of the last 5. Some easy toss-ups, though. Jersey with the injuries. Blues, terrible. Winnipeg with the injuries. Utah. Just beat them 4-1 2 days ago. But still, Bruins continue to get faded. And I don't know why. So give me the Bruins here, plus 114. I want a goaltending matchup here. And why not? I mean, give me the goal scorers, the goal leaders here. McDavid and Geeky, each with a goal apiece here today, making it 1-1. Bruins win this one at home in OT. Give me Pasternak, OT winner, 45 seconds, Brian, into overtime. Bruins and the under.
Love it. I'm going to go with the Rangers. I know you could say, you handed me off lemon here, but the Blues on the back-to-back, tired legs. The Rangers good on the road, 12-5-1. And I think this is just a statement game. The guys are tight. Mika talking about the traffic. I don't think there's as much in St. Louis. So I'm going to say we're going to see the Rangers win here. Let's go 5-2, decisive. And somebody making a statement. How about Panarin? Only 11 goals this year. At trick, Tony. At trick. So we're going to say the Rangers bouncing back, of course. And, of course, a $13 game to go to in St. Louis. We wouldn't be there right now. But anyway, Rangers bounce back. Rangers and the over.
And the over. The hat trick, dude. I like that one. I like the hat trick call. I'm going to go to my next game here. Let's go to Calgary. Scotiabank Saddle Dome, late night, 9 o'clock here. And for the first time this season, I am picking the Seattle Kraken. The Calgary Flames here are fraudulent teams, 13-17-4, 7-5-2 at home. And you look at the last few games, they've won 3 of the last 5. Beat LA and OT, who's been struggling. Beat Buffalo 7-4. A lot of offense. Just lost to San Jose, though, 6-3. So I think maybe some scoring. It's another team that has teal in the color, dude. Kraken plus 142 on the money line here on the road. They're also a middling team here, but I like the value. Over under is 5.5. I know Wolf and Decord have been having maybe some good games here, each with 2 shutouts this season, but no one's getting the shutout tonight. Jordan Eberle, Hattie Boom Batty hat trick, dude. Kraken over. They win this game 6-3. Let's go make some money. Brian, what do you got next game?
I'm going to go with the Stars. I know we've been high on San Jose, the SAP Center. Heavy underdogs, plus 170. Like the story this year, like Celebrini. They're 10-5-3 at home.
That's right.
Stars, though, 11-2-4 away from Dallas. And I just like the way that they're playing hockey right now. So I think this is an exciting game, high-scoring game. So hammer the over. But it's going to be 5-3 Stars. Give me Rantanen and Johnson with points. Stars and the over.
Stars. Oh, sorry. Dallas and the over you have. All right. So for my next game, my last game, actually. All right. I guess let's go. It's kind of tough pick'ems here. Let's go to Columbus. Why not, dude? Minnesota Wild. Looking to make it 6 in a row, Brian. And they've won back-to-back games with Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes, who has 2 points in 2 games with Minnesota, goal and assist. I say he nets a goal and assist as well tonight against Columbus. They're fraudulent teams. Over under 6.5 here. Pretty interesting. I can see Gustafsson getting the 4th shutout of the season. Minnesota Wild pitches back-to-back shutouts here after just shutting out Washington. Give me Wild 4-0. Minnesota in the over. Hughes anytime point. Watch out, dude.
All right. So third game, final game. I'm going to go with the Blackhawks. Plus 160. Some value there at the Bell Center. Minus 192 for the Canadiens. Bertuzzi and Bedard have been leading the way. The Blackhawks 1 under. Been a little inconsistent of recent. Canadiens 17-12-4. But I think a close game, tight game. But I'm going to say the Blackhawks get it done 3-2. So give me the Blackhawks and the under. And just like that, you're frozen frenzy here on a Thursday. And we get the music switch and we go to the gridiron. No Yankees or Mets. So hopefully this isn't a struggle.
The gridiron.
But the baseball is not usually a struggle. And we're approaching 1,000 grids here on Immaculate Grid. So kind of nuts.
991. Dude.
Let's just take a look at what we want to do here. Just kind of running.
I got somebody for top left.
Top left. Who is it?
Let me get the music. Whoa.
Put
Josh B in the house.
Josh B in the house.
Josh B in the house. Music in the house. Grid up. There we go.
And baby. I have his neighbor to the right. But you start moving left to right. What do we got?
Mark DeRosa.
There we go. And right next to him, Moises Alou.
Bang, 2%. The sub 3 ERA.
Joe Borowski, 0.3. Come on. You're kind of tight, I feel like.
No.
No.
We're a team here. All right, dude. 0.3.
Let me just double check this, but I think
Paul
I have
DeJong.
one.
What do you got? Royals, Nationals?
Oh, dude, DeJong, yeah.
Right? That's the only one I can really even think of. 2%. All right, there we go, dude.
And I was gonna say far right, Wade Davis.
Wade Davis, dude. Oh, I like that, dude.
And then below him,
sorry,
he's not pitching anymore, right?
No, right? No fucking way.
2021. Okay.
Dude.
Wow, got hammered.
Kansas City, the World Series,
the Rockies, the altitude. But below him, Octavio Dotel.
Octavio Dotel. That's a good pick right there, dude.
Okay. Thinking about things here. I get 100 RB. Let me just make sure on this, but I'm thinking my boy for the Astros, Morgan Ensberg. Yes.
Morgan
for 100 RBIs.
2%.
Okay. Let's see here. So Washington and Houston, and then the 100 RBIs for Kansas City, which was a problem at one time because I kept thinking it was Mike Sweeney, and it wasn't. But Eric Hosmer is 5%. So let's do that one.
Eric Hosmer's only 5%.
Yeah.
There we go. Dude.
And you would think a Josh B. Corporate America Day. I've been very quiet in
Yes,
the comments.
dude. Nationals Astros could use some help on. I feel right.
I feel like we're gonna get it though. I just
Right.
got to think about it for a second. I'm trying to think. Not Suzuki did. I think Tyler Clippard actually, one of my favorites. Let me just see here. Yep,
Wow.
the former Yankee Clipper.
There we go. Oh, whoa. Tucker Bird. Bang. 3% for a solid 20.
Right, 20.
Oh, man.
And to the gridiron we go. And yes, the Seattle and the Rams. They never surprise us with that one. But let's take a look here. So I think, let me just make sure this one is right as well. But I think I have a good one. Giants, Seahawks. Yes, Julian Love.
Giants, Seahawks. There we go. Julian. Love, L-O-V.
Yeah,
Julian with
Love.
an A. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. I'll take Julian with an E.
And then for the Packers and the Giants, Will Blackman, Dead Nuts.
Blackmon. 0.3.
Okay, and let's see what we got here. So below, actually, yeah, I feel like that might be, just make sure on this. Okay, Giants, Bengals, Shane Graham.
There we go. Knocking out the Giants just like
Yeah,
that. Dude.
just like that.
Shane. Is it not?
Shayne.
Ah, the Y, dude. For Shane
Kawhi.
Graham. Kawhi. Dude, that's actually kind of funny.
Okay, and then the 10, let me just make sure of this. Yeah, 10 rushing touchdowns for the Packers, Ryan Grant.
Ryan Grant, which one?
The 2012 Ryan Grant.
2%.
Okay, and let's see here. The Bengals, I'm thinking Corey Dillon, but I don't know if that's going to be too high. Let me see. %. Maybe we'll think about that for a second.
20.
Right 20. Let's see here. Oh, hi. All right. Let's see. So here maybe. Everything that I'm putting in is just high, and Josh B. You know, what's he doing?
Saying Josh B's high,
Maybe, right?
right?
Could be. I think it's in the realm possibility. No.
It's in the realm. It's in the realm. In the realm.
I'm just trying to. I mean, I guess. Let me just make sure on this. So, I would say on the rushing touchdowns. No, wow, he only has 9. Damn it. Okay, and then who was there was somebody after Corey Dillon on the Bengals running back. Was Forsett on the Rams? Justin Forsett? No. Okay. Well, I guess since no one's helping us out here, go bottom right. Wait, also, I'm thinking about this.
Bengals.
Yeah, well, actually, hold on. Let me just make sure of one thing.
Sorry, boys. Listening extra busy today. No worries, Josh B. Holiday season. Get the fucking gifts out, man.
No, but you know what it is, though? I don't think it's the holiday gifts. Bart and Carlin?
No way.
Stop.
Come on.
Josh, have a laugh. It's okay. But yeah, just go with Corey Dillon. Because, actually, no, sorry. Let me just check one more thing. I'm thinking Rudy Johnson, but I don't know if he got it. Let's see here. Rudy Johnson. And yes, Rudy Johnson for the Bengals.
Rudy. Bengals, Rudy Johnson.
With an I. Rudy Johnson with an I. Tight. There we go.
5%.
Okay. And this part is just, I don't think Rashad Penny had the 10 touchdowns either. Just see here and make sure. No, not even close. Sean Alexander's 37. Bengals, Rams. Whitworth is definitely high on that one. Yeah, 54%. Bengals quarterbacks that play with the Rams. Josh Johnson, I don't think was on the Rams, right? Josh Johnson. No. Okay. Whoa. Wait. No. No. Okay. Yeah. So I guess if you want to start with looking up the Rams and the Bengals.
All right. Okay. I mean, you got a quarterback here. I'm sorry, Bengals, Rams. You said, right? Okay, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot, probably. This is a guy we mention a lot, dudes. Quarterback, started St. Louis, played for Cincinnati, 07-08 here, then went to Buffalo, 09, 2010, 2011, 2012. Cup of coffee with Tennessee in 2013, Houston 2014.
Yeah. But
you don't want it? You want someone else?
Yeah, just go with somebody else. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
All right, this is a guy who's also a quarterback, one-time Pro Bowler, drafted
no, sorry, not that. But I did think of one very obscure. Top left, Gerald Everett.
Related to Jim?
Yep.
Really?
No, it's not.
Chris Everett.
My bad, but continue with that thought, Thomas.
Chris
My
Everett?
bad. Chris Everett? Chris? Call me one more time!
If you call me Chris Everett one more time. This guy he played in the 90s, early 2000s. Played with Washington from 94 to 98.
Ooh, in what position?
Quarterback.
Yes. Washington.
We're talking full season with Washington in 95. We're talking back with Detroit in 99, 2000 here. And then he went to Denver in 2000, 2001. Quarterback for Cincinnati in 02. Back-to-back years with Minnesota, 03, 04. 16.
What college?
What college did he go to? Let's see. He college went to Tulsa.
Dude, I definitely know him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you may have said his name already, but it doesn't really matter. And there's not a lot here, dude. Rushing, receivers. All right, this is a guy here. Okay, here we go. Went to Southern Miss. Okay, drafted 6th round by the Rams in 2016. Okay.
What position?
This is a wide receiver. Didn't really have any good years, though.
So basically,
God damn it,
it's
dude.
a swing.
How about this guy here? From New York, went to Rutgers, drafted 2nd round by the Rams. This is a running back. 2nd round by the Rams here, 07-08, with St. Louis. Rushed for a combined 310 yards those 2 seasons. They went to Cincinnati for 2 years, 09, 2010, but then stayed with them for 2 more years, 2011, 2012. Running back. Tampa
college?
in 2013 went to Rutgers.
No, I don't know why I said Rice. Not Brian Leonard. What? Is it Brian Leonard?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Well,
like
you
that?
got to be like, is it your final answer?
Well, usually you would just say, yeah. I mean, come on. If we say it, we get it.
If we say it, we get
Bengals, Rams. Yeah, Brian Leonard. Wow. That brain.
it. Brain. 1%.
That's a good one. That's a throwback, too.
Yeah, remember that one.
Josh B sending us the corporate America setup, but we are in the bottom left corner, so we do appreciate that.
Rams, Packers players. Rams, Packers. We're going.
And I have Clay Matthews at 36%, but it's just too much, dude.
He wants to be better. This is another quarterback from Pennsylvania. Oh. I mean, we got players in the 60s, players in the 40s.
Devontae Adams is going to be too high, too.
We got Devontae Adams. I mean, this guy who's a tight end, you probably won't get him, though.
Not like Haverstein, right?
All right, hold on now. Take it easy now. This is a guy you should get. You ready?
Yep.
This is a wide receiver here.
Okay.
4th pick overall by the Bills.
Watkins.
Yes. You want to do Sammy Watkins?
Yep. Nice.
3%, motherfucker.
Okay, so we need the 10 rushing touchdowns for Seattle. Sean Alexander was 37%. Charbonnet didn't do it. I would think Lynch would be high, but I just can't think. I feel like I'm missing a running back. Like after Lynch, before Penny and Walker, and I can't think of who it is. And Russell Wilson definitely didn't rush for 10 rushing touchdowns.
Nah. Yeah, I'm trying to see here who has the most rushing touchdowns for Seattle, career rushing leaders. I don't want all time. $1994.
It's 94. You know what I mean? It's like,
I mean, this guy had it 95.
but it just like you've never heard of him?
Have I heard of him? Nah.
I mean, we could just go with Sean Alexander.
There's another running back in the 80s.
It might be something where there isn't anybody that I would know, you know?
Yeah, I think so, dude. I mean, this isn't. Oh, let's see. This guy in 2019 didn't have the tutties. Nope. He had 9. That was Chris Carson, by the way. I don't even know who that is. 2013, 2014.
Where's Jimmy Bucket when you need him?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
yeah, I just looked at this because I just am and I wouldn't get it. So
Kurt Warner.
I guess, yeah. I mean, we could just cheat and go with that.
No, Sean Alexander. That was your guy.
Yeah, that was my guy. It's disappointing though, but I guess it's like if I wouldn't have known it, I mean, can I really get mad at myself? It just, it should have been such a better grid. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And we go to Tony's favorite grid on the hardwood, fresh off the Knicks championship at the Cup.
I did that again, dude. That's right, the Cup. Not raising no banner. Don't fucking worry about it.
Don't even talk to me.
Josh B.
Corporate America. Josh B's the best, honestly.
No, he really is, dude. Great guy. I feel like Office looks like it could use some updating. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
How are the offices over there at LA Barnaby? Could use some updating?
I mean, maybe a little bit.
If you were in charge, would you bring in the whole gut it, redo it?
I don't know.
Fresh
we need to go
office
that.
space.
I guess. Yeah.
Standing desks.
Off a big contract.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. But anyway, I guess go Latrell Sprewell with the choke out bottom middle. Knicks Warriors.
9.
Good old number 9. And then the blocks per game for the Knicks here. Let's see. We are going to go with – hold on. I'm just trying to get somebody creative. Who's the guy that they used to have? Oh, the big man back in the day. I'm just forgetting. I mean, I don't think this guy had it either. Nope. I mean, he's going to be too high. Whatever. Tyson Chandler, 1 block per game, Knicks. Okay.
8% for the beard.
Let's see what we got here for the Celtics now. Just thinking about big men that they've had. I mean, I guess I feel like he probably did. Yeah. Kristaps Porzingis for Celtics. blocks. Yep.
That shit-eating grin he has on his face.
You're tight.
Nah.
And then let me just see here. Oh, it's striking out here. It has to be this guy. Let me just see here.
Shaq?
This is crazy. I mean, obviously Shaq did it, but I'm just trying to do better than
Dwight
that.
Howard?
Trying to do better than that.
All right, what do you want from me?
Wow. Well, let's see here. So, Warriors Celtics. No, but also the Magic with the block. It has to be. This is probably going to be too high. No, I mean, no one blocks shots for the Magic anymore. Trying to think about other guys that they've had. Like literally, Aaron Gordon, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr. all didn't, and Marcin Gortat, Tony, all didn't have a shot block per game. Isn't that nuts? I mean, come on, a little nuts.
Yeah, I guess so. Banchero was good.
That's annoying. It really is. But I guess this is probably going to be way too high.
I mean, there's just nobody around. Alfred Payton, Hornets.
Thanks. Thank you.
Josh B. from the outdated office.
The Magic, though, this is...
0.4, Josh.
I mean, is it really a 50-50 split? Did T-Mac ever do it?
You love T-Mac.
Yes, T-Mac, 0.7. How about that? No, T-Mac was sick, honestly. He could have been one of the best players of all time if he didn't get injured.
Tracy, that's what it is, dude. Tracy McGrady.
Okay. Let's take a look here. So Hayward, I feel like is going to be high, I would think, right? Oh, but we could do him for that one. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully this isn't too high. But I guess Hayward will probably be higher. And I mean,
Jason?
I mean, you think Gordon Hayward, higher percentage of Celtics Hornets than Kemba Walker? Kemba's 27.
I would think it's higher, right?
Yeah, just go with Kemba Walker.
Walker.
We're grasping at straws here.
7%.
Okay, and then the Hornets. Boy, the Magic Warriors. It's not. Oh!
Easy now.
I know. Tough times, right? Los Tacos. You're fiending. You're fiending for
dude,
Los
those tacos were so fucking good, dude. I love just the whole get the Coke too. You stand and you eat
Coke?
and you walk right out, dude.
No, it is sick. And since nobody's helping us, David Lee, Dead Nuts, 19%.
David Lee Roth.
Okay.
Faux Hawk.
Warriors Magic. Trying to think about the random role players that the Warriors have had. I don't think Monta Ellis. Let's see. So not Gilbert Arenas, or was he on the Warriors actually? Yes. Okay, Gilbert Arenas, Warriors Magic. And all right, Hornets Magic. Hornets are just like a tough team. One of the not Plumlee, not Emeka Okafor. Let's see here. All right, Juwan Howard. All right, 92. I mean, right? What are you going to do?
I think it's good for NBA. What
For
the hell, man? With no help?
With no help. With no help. Yes.
Come on, man.
Definitely. You're right. You're right. And to the ice we go.
Yeah, baby.
The 50 assists is interesting.
That is going to be tough, dude. Definitely need some help here.
Quinn Hughes.
For what, Vancouver?
Yeah.
How much?
15. Fine.
Hammer it. Predators are going to be tough, not going to lie. Maybe PK Subban. You think defenseman? You think just like Quinn Hughes, defenseman, but he's a high-scoring defenseman. He didn't really assist a lot. Ryan McDonough, definitely not. 50 assists.
In the Kings, I mean, it's probably Kemp, right? But
how about
no, and it's not Kobe, or it probably is Kobe Charber. Like, hi,
maybe Drew
Gretzky?
Doughty. Gretzky, maybe.
Yeah, 28. Doughty.
Drew Doughty, defenseman, cup winner.
Let's see, Drew Doughty.
Are you looking it up?
What, man? Come on.
I mean, I would guess Drew Doughty. I would guess it.
Yeah, just got it too on the nose.
101
year.
1 year, or 50 rather. Yeah.
So Drew Doughty.
What year? Oh, so you close out that quick, Brian? Jeez.
But Nashville, I mean, recent teams. I mean, give me some.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point, dude. I mean, 50 assists from the Predators,
Drew
dude.
Doughty. I didn't realize he was this old, but
he's
Drew
36.
Doughty in 2017.
Oh wow,
And he
okay,
is
good for him,
36,
dude.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Predators means I don't know anyone for the fucking Predators, dude. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But going across from Drew Doughty to the left, we can do Cam Talbot, Kings, Flames.
Go ahead.
Always a fan favorite here. 4%, pretty solid. Dallas Kings, you can do Ben Bishop. You can do Tyler Toffoli, maybe.
Bishop is 26%.
I would say Jack Campbell.
Go Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell, another goalie. Also had a lot of time with the Edmonton Oilers.
Yes, in the Toronto
3%. There we go. Pretty light. Dallas Predators, fucking no idea.
The Predators, though, they were never like crazy.
I mean, dude, there was 1 year where they were good. But was that like, I don't know, was that 2017? No, it wasn't 2017. Was that maybe the COVID year then? 2019 maybe? But again, they're one of their best defenders they had was PK Subban. Shea Weber? Maybe Shea Weber. Try Shea Weber. Shea Weber.
I'm looking. Hold on. I searched it generally, so he's not listed. But there's a guy who I think is still on the team now. Another guy that's on. So there's a guy now that he's on Dallas. I'm pretty sure. So there's some guys.
Klingberg.
No.
The defenseman? Who is it?
Actually, I'm bad with the positions.
Okay.
Okay. There's a guy.
We're talking Dallas Predators right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying.
He's one of like the main cogs on Dallas.
Like Heiskanen, no. Robertson, no. Sagan, no.
So I'll try to give you some.
Hintz, no.
You're missing. There's just one guy here. He's 33 years old. And let's
33 defense. Sorry, did you say the possession?
Oh, and this is actually interesting. So, he's a center. Oh yeah, no, I don't know why the stats were giving me weird information here. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So he's actually I stand corrected. So he is on currently. He was on Dallas last year and San Jose, but now he's on Anaheim. So we just saw him. He's a center.
Old guy.
He's 33. He started with Minnesota. And I guess that maybe he's not as good as I thought. His career high in goals was 26. Career high in points, 69. I just feel like when I don't know. It just seems like something you should get. But MG are the initials. I don't know if though.
Matthew Gabriel. MG, Gustafson, MG.
Yeah.
MG.
And he is
Anaheim, Dallas.
He's from
Nashville.
Finland. First round, 9th overall, but Minnesota.
Gustav.
Should I just tell you?
Matthias. What's his first name?
Mikkel
Just tell me who it is. then.
Granlund.
Oh, Granlund.
I just feel like in the box score all the time I would see that name.
Was he on Calgary too?
I think so. I think it was one of those. You closed it up. But do Dallas and Predators, Granlund. Come on,
All right.
come on, button it up.
Damn it, dude.
And then the other guy, let me just make sure he's still on the team.
Oh my gosh.
RJ is his initials, by the way.
Roman Josi.
Yes.
For
50 assists. Yep.
Okay, but nothing on Shea Weber though.
Let me see.
Doesn't really matter. I'm just putting Josie.
Weber. No.
Really?
Not even close, actually. Not even 40 assists in this season.
All right, fine, whatever. All right, Dead Nuts, definitely Calgary, brutal. Don't know it.
Flames.
Vancouver, I think I have figured out.
Go with it.
I'll do Casey DeSmith.
Oh, and also a lot of firepower for Nashville and Calgary. Tons of guys.
Really?
Yep.
Like
one
notable
guy
players.
is a
Doing 10 in glass,
goalie
too.
for one of the teams right now.
Wolf. No. Vodar. No.
You don't know who?
Soros.
Yes. Also, Huberdeau, Kadri, Backlund, Philip Forsberg, all play for both teams. How about that? Kind of crazy, though, right?
That's kind of crazy.
Wait, what?
Oh, wow. It says no.
Well, go Forsberg, I guess. I don't know why it said that. That's AI, though.
Was it Google?
It was Google.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't fucking. Peter Forsberg.
No. Philip Forsberg.
Philip Forsberg.
But Philip with an F.
That's right. Philippe.
Just search Forsberg at this point.
So all
Kadri?
these firepower. Yeah, Kadri play with the Predators? You sure about that?
I don't get why this does
I was
this.
like, all these fucking. Yeah, no. No.
No, isn't this nuts, though? It says
What was you say? You said Backlund too?
Tyson Barrie. Yeah, Backlund.
No.
Barrie.
Tyson.
Barrie.
Yeah, that was good.
No, but we don't go by A. We go by
We didn't go by AO.
Ayo.
All
Listen,
right, that's it, dude. That's
hockey's
it. That's
tough,
it. It's
everyone.
fucking
Hockey's
over.
tough.
It's
Hockey's
over.
tough.
It's over.
Let's not get carried away here, okay?
End it.
End it right now. So
That's too bad.
yeah. And how about this? This isn't breaking news, but it feels like it just came out. Puka Nakua's brother arrested over the theft of a Lakers player card.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
2 men arrested Saturday by the sheriff's department.
Rams are getting toasted today. That's it. It's over.
Uh.
Puka Nacua, no targets,
Ernie's
no
hoping for that.
receptions.
Watch
it.
And then the Bears, it seemed like that Arlington Heights site was going to be their new stadium. They could possibly go to Indiana.
Oh.
And then I saw this guy in person, 7'9" center, Reoaks from Florida, dunked, I guess, yesterday. So that's pretty crazy.
How tall is he?
7'9". I mean, that's high,
Very
right?
substantial.
Very
height.
high.
Yeah.
And then I mean, Knicks winning the NBA Cup. There's a lot of discussion about that yesterday. But I feel like you would say, Tony, I know you're not the NBA guy, but the fact that they're not raising the banner, I mean, you have to respect them for that a little bit, no?
Yeah, sure.
Like, job is not done.
That's right.
Fans were excited.
As
but
they should be.
a lot of conversation about it yesterday, but it's just the monogamy. I mean, that's really what it comes
is.
down to.
Monogamy. Not good.
And then so I mean, kind of back to the full slate there. And then final score, by the way, from Hartford the other night when I was there, 79-60. So UConn 11-1, number 5. You would think they have a game in Chicago against DePaul over the weekend that they'll only move up in the standings. So this is going to be a great year. And I definitely want to go to the St. John's games. That's on February 6th.
You're not going.
At the Garden. Why not?
Lost tacos afterwards, dude?
Dude, you're like.
I mean, what a spot, right?
Yeah.
Right there till you
Yeah.
walk out, those tacos, you got to freaking Molly Wee.
And the funny thing is, I kind of didn't need to get as much each time, but I think
Yeah, me neither.
both times I was there, like I'm getting a lot, and like the total is like $36. I mean, I
Not
don't
bad
know.
at
I
all,
feel like
dude.
in the city, like
Yeah,
pretty
that's what
good, right? I mean,
dude.
Chipotle's $20, right?
Quick. I mean, we hit them
25
like
maybe?
back-to-back times. Like,
Yeah.
it was consistent. It was good.
Yeah,
I know to stay away from the cactus, but everything else is delicious.
yeah.
No avocado.
Come on, dude. The guac is good, by the way.
I don't want the
avocado.
guac,
It is good though.
dude.
It is good, just for everyone else who's normal and likes guacamole.
Normal.
Normal, dude, normal. But yeah, so that's really it. But hoping this hot stove heats up. We had a good baseball conversation, which seemed like it was yesterday. I guess that's what happens when you're almost 2 hours in. But you think anything's dropping
yeah, I
this
guess
week? Any signing for Yankees or Mets?
This week.
Obviously, in addition to what?
Like, you mean it's like tomorrow?
Well, Saturday, right?
No, I don't.
After the holidays, Cashman
Classic.
hammered.
Oh yeah, of course. The eggnog.
Yeah.
You like eggnog?
Yes. You?
Love it.
Sweet though. Like you like,
It is sweet.
but
But it's
in
just so good
moderation
for
with some
holidays.
cookies,
Yes.
you dip it. Come on.
Oh, the cookies, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, crazy. Christmas next week. 1 week from today. Christmas.
1 week from yesterday.
No, that's Wednesday is Christmas Eve. Thursday is Christmas Day.
7 days. Oh yeah, I guess so. 25.
Hammered?
Wish.
I think tonight you're double digits, honestly. At the Horseshoe, Jeff.
I don't think so. Well, actually, just there. Haven't seen Jeff in a while, dude.
Yeah, so you might be due, right?
Yeah, I guess the Ranger game too, 8 o'clock later.
No
you
one
know?
will have it on. No, because isn't that always the thing over there? Like nobody's watching hockey over there.
Well, I mean, for a while they didn't have MSG. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. But yeah, so let's get the W tonight, and big show tomorrow. The football picks, the storybook run. We need 3-0. We need 0-3. I mean, that's it.
That's it.
Hopefully it happens. But great show today. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives in the YouTube page, Tony Michael Renee and Jay and Costa, and the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Rangers! And we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.